Hello and welcome to the Supercast. I'm your host, Superintendent Anthony Godfrey. Excitement is building for students, teachers, and staff as the brand new Oakleaf Elementary School in Herriman prepares to open for the 2022-23 school year. On this episode of the Supercast, we take you inside for a sneak peek of the new school. That's where we find Principal Ronna Hoffman hard at work getting ready to welcome students and preparing her rockstar staff for a first year filled with memories that will last a lifetime. We're here at Oakleaf Elementary to talk with Ronna and Time about opening a new school. This is our newest school in Jordan School District, and that's one of the exciting things about being in Jordan is that we have lots of growth, and with growth, we have lots of opportunities as well. So, Ronna, thanks for taking a moment to talk with us.
Oh, excited to be here.
And Time, you're the new administrative intern here, full-time. It's exciting. You get to be part of building a school from the ground up.
Yes, very exciting. I'm glad to be here.
Well, we're very glad to have you, and let's just take a bit of a look around in a minute. But first, how does it feel to finally be at this moment? You have not been working in a school for a little while because we needed your help with our literacy program, and so you've been helping lots of schools. How does it feel to get to come back and now get to own a school and to connect to a community?
I have missed being in a school. I'm so excited. It feels like home, and this is going to be home.
It is, and I always love coming to see things underway, and this school has shot up. We're working with some great partners who are making it happen very quickly. As I walked up, I noticed that the entryway is similar to our other new elementary schools. It looks just like a Jawa sand crawler for any of those Star Wars fans out there. You know, the big moving fortress that the Jawa are in. Drive by, you'll know what I'm talking about. But the school looks fantastic. It looks great. So let's just kind of take a walk around. Now, we added recently this huge display case. What plans do you have for this display case once everything's done?
We want to kind of pay tribute to the history of Oakleaf. It used to be a dairy farm. This is where a dairy farm was. And so we kind of want to just give a history of the spot, the location, the name, and kind of have a display of pictures of start to finish of what the construction was like, just like a tribute to Oakleaf.
Now, I seem to recall in one of the board meetings when we were talking about names that a board member had an old calendar that had Oakleaf Dairy featured. Do you have that calendar?
Oh, we do have that. We got that from Marilyn Richards. She's helped us with the history behind it, and we do have that, and we will be displaying that.
Now, you met me over here at the new school, but really you have been working out of the Auxiliary Services building.
That's
where
right.
We keep our new principals away from their building. They keep driving over and looking. And I'm sure it's a different feel when you're looking at a new building coming up out of the ground. I remember being a new principal driving by Midvale Middle School, looking at it. It seemed vast.
Right.
It seemed like a city all its own, very overwhelming. How does it feel to drive up and see the progress that's been made here?
Exciting, really exciting. Though I have to say, since we've been in the building, my daily steps have like tripled. So it is a little city.
Yeah, it is a little city, and it's very different from being in an office. So let's walk around. Let's take a tour. You were previously in an older building. How does it feel to be in a new building like this?
Totally different feel. We get a stage here. That's exciting. We didn't have a stage before. The walls, the lights, the space, windows in all of the rooms. It's really exciting.
Windows in all of the rooms, yes, that is a key factor. And when you drive up, I know that there's not really much around you right now, but there's so much growth out here. I like to drive in, visit, and then on my way out count how many new homes have gone up since I arrived.
Well, we are getting new students regularly, so.
And how many students do you anticipate having?
Around 500 to start.
And all these little pieces of blue tape and green tape that I'm seeing on the walls as I walk through, that's kind of the punch list, right?
Yep.
Spots that need to be fixed?
Yep.
And the punch list, violent though it may sound, is just what we accumulate for those who built the building over the course of the year. So they make
Yes.
adjustments and fix things over the year just to make sure it's just right.
Yeah. Yeah, they've been really easy to work with, really great to work with.
And it's Hughes Construction, right?
It is Hughes Construction.
They've really done an amazing job of keeping this on time and moving things forward. And although you're always watching the calendar and making sure that we hit those marks, I really have not been worried about this school because I know that they've been doing a great job out here. Well, this is about as calm as the media center is going to get. But we do have some power tools going in here as all of our technology is being put in place. Now, we have a pencil at the middle of the media center, and that's been true for most of our new elementaries over the years. But in the past, it said number 2 on the pencil. But
number 1.
everybody wanted to be number 1. So is this a number 1 pencil?
It is absolutely a number 1 pencil.
Okay. All right. What are some of the features that stand out in this school?
Boy, there are so many, actually. Windows, like I said, there are a lot of windows. Even in the media center where we are, there are so many shelves. The carpet has colors that match the wings of the school, which is really fun. Our cafeteria has a new floor in it that is different than any other cafeteria in our district.
It's remarkable, as we were talking about, how quickly the school went up, and it looks great as we walk through. What is still remaining to be done? What still needs to get finished before students come?
Well, as you can see, looking around, it's hard to believe that we're going to open in less than 3 weeks. There's a lot of cleanup, last minute touches. We have someone here touching up walls. We have the cafeteria and gym floor that still needs to be in place. We've got a lot of supplies to put away, a lot of furniture to put away. Just details, the baseboards, that kind of thing.
But it's looking really close, and
Yes.
like you said, as things get closer, you always kind of wonder how quickly all this can happen, but it's quite miraculous how quickly everyone's able to put things together.
We come daily and see amazing progress every day that surprises us.
Now I'm standing with you here in the cafeteria and the stage area. You said that the floor is going to be different than in any other elementary. What's that going to look like?
It's going to look the same that the wet areas are in the classrooms. It will be a little bit textured and a little colorful.
Oh, very nice. Kids will like that. Walking out the back of the school, you just see fields. Can you imagine this filled with homes of your students over the years?
I think we're going to see that, yes. It doesn't matter what window you look out or what doors you go out. I think we've got a beautiful view all the way around the school.
You really do. It's gorgeous looking back at the Ochre Mountains, but let's walk just around the corner. And I think you have a pretty stunning view of the Wasatch Front. I remember coming out here at the groundbreaking, and you have a gorgeous view of the Wasatch Front from here.
Yeah, we really do.
I see lots of dirt where there will be grass. Do you know how that's going to look by the time students get here?
Well, we will hopefully have the grass in by the time students come, but we will have to stay off of it for about a month.
Yeah. Well, that will be a unique challenge, having kids stand at the edge of the green grass and just look at it longingly.
But
that's
have
how
a lot of other fun things to do on the blacktop.
You do. Let's look at the. This is not the playground that I was accustomed to. The metal slides that would burn the back of your legs if you slid down them at just the wrong time. This is a very sophisticated playground situation. This looks great. This is like city park level stuff. You could really play The Floor is Lava very well with this with this playground set.
And I'm sure kids will.
Now, did you get any say in picking the colors? Because we've got yellow and turquoise.
I did not get a say in it, but we like it.
I think you could probably see this playground from space if... and it is next to Kennecott Mine, which you can see from space, so you could probably just look over just a little ways and see that playground.
Well, Starlink has come by a few times over the last few days. I'm sure they've got a picture of it somewhere.
I'm sure they have pictures of all of us. Stay with us when we come back. More on what it takes to open a new school and what the new school colors and mascot might be. We'll talk about that next.
Are you looking for a job right now? Looking to work in a fun and supportive environment with great pay and a rewarding career? Jordan School District is hiring. We're currently filling full and part-time positions. You can work and make a difference in young lives and education as a classroom assistant or a substitute teacher. Apply to work in one of our school cafeterias, where our lunch staff serves up big smiles with great food every day. We're also looking to hire custodians and bus drivers. In Jordan School District, we like to say, people come for the job and enjoy the adventure. Apply today at workatjordan.org.
Tell me, what are your hopes for the first school year at Oakleaf?
Our goal for the first year is to build community and to just become a family and work together, partner with our parents, just be a very cohesive community that works together for the good of our kids.
I have no doubt that that's how it'll feel here. I just know the type of principal you are, and that's how it's going to go. Now, the name Oakleaf came through a process that we've used for every other school, where we get community feedback on ideas for what the name ought to be, and then we survey, and based on those results, then the board makes a final decision. Have you chosen colors and a mascot yet?
No, we're going to let our students do that. So in September, August, September, we will be choosing a mascot and school colors.
And that's normally how we do that, which is great, because then that means the students who are coming get to be a part of that process.
Right.
The other thing that's been nice is that the boundaries have been established for longer for Oakleaf than usual. We did that. We went through that process along with some other boundary changes that needed to happen. And so people have known for a while that they're coming to Oakleaf, and that's probably making it a little easier to build that community initially.
Well, we do plan to have everyone feel like family, because we're one big family, and they have known for a while, but they still miss their old schools. So we're going to have to work hard to become their favorite.
And we know that that's part of the equation. When we work so hard to make every school a great place to be, then it's always hard to leave.
Yep.
But I know this is going to be a great place to be. Now, Time, you are a new administrator in a new building. How does that feel?
Exciting, to say the least. It's just amazing. Like you said, I come by and drive near the school, and just exciting to be here on the ground, and just can't wait to see students in the building.
I think it's a great place for you to start as an intern, not only because you get to work with Ronna, but also because everyone's going to be on a bit of a level playing field. Everybody's new. Everybody's figuring it out together, and I think that'll really bring you together as a group. And people will get a chance to rely on you right out of the chute, instead of you're getting to know something that's established. You get to be a part of something right from the ground level.
Yep, we're all in it together. I love it.
Now, where did you come from before, Time?
I was at Elk Meadows Elementary before this, and I was a fourth grade teacher, and I've also taught second grade.
What's available to parents when school starts?
So on August 17th, parents and students and their families can come in, and teachers will be ready to meet them, and they can walk through the school and get to see where they're going to be sitting for the next school year. So we're excited to have that back to school night option the day before school starts.
I'm sure there's a lot of anticipation, people wanting to get inside the new school.
Yes, and I don't blame them. It's exciting.
It is. I remember going to a new school in 5th grade, and it was a brand new school, and we were all very excited to be a part of that. How many teachers have you hired so far, and are you all staffed up?
We are, as of this week, all staffed up. We have 3 teachers in every grade except for one. We have 2. teachers.
In which grade do you have 2 teachers?
We have 2 teachers in 5th grade.
Okay. Actually, 3 in almost every grade is a great start. That's pretty big, actually, for a brand new school.
Yep.
And all of your support staff are in place?
No.
We're still looking for some people. So we are in dire need of copy and recess aides. We know that we utilize those a lot, so we're looking for those, as well as some nutrition workers and a couple of walk to read assistants. We're looking for those too.
All positions where you get to know great people and get to interact with kids, and it's a great time.
Yes. Yep.
Anyone who wants to come and work with Time and Ronna in a brand new school, come on over and check it out.
We'd love to have you.
Well, thank you very much for the tour and the time here at Oak Leaf. It's great to get to chat with you both on the cusp of a fresh new year straight out of the package.
Thank you, Anthony. It was fun to have you here.
It was exciting to walk through the school with you.
Thanks for joining us on another episode of the Supercast. Remember, education is the most important thing you'll do today. We'll see you out there.